When I first started working out, I was completely lost. I didn't know how many reps I should do, I didn't know how many sets I should do, and I didn't know what workout split I should do. I didn't even know what a workout split was. Now, this was me when I first started. I was doing some full body workouts, just changing exercise to exercise. I was at home just doing my dumbbell exercise, doing push ups, stuff like that, right? Very simple things. Now, this gave me some knowledge on how to actually work out. And when I started searching for YouTube advice online, it became so complicated. Like, I was hearing from these guys, these science based lifters, and then you should focus on RP 7 to 8 for your first two sets, and then for the last ones, you do RP 9 to 10, stuff like that. I was hearing these things. Now, I didn't know what RP was, but this doesn't matter. Following this advice, and I tried, didn't do much for me. I became just more lost, and I started changing my workouts like every time I would hear a different advice. Now, that's what I was doing at first, but then I quickly realized how I like working out and what worked the best with me. Now, I made a lot of gains. I started at 155 pounds. Over here, I was 155 pounds, right? And I just started gaining and gaining. And this is 2 years later. 2 years later, I went from 155 pounds, this on this picture, I'm 200. Basically gained 45 pounds of muscle and didn't gain almost any body fat, right? So this way to work out really worked with me. Now, what I do is I only focus on the pump. I only focus on the pump. So I do that by increasing my intensity when I need to, and I do that by doing the exercise that make me feel it. Let's say push-ups. Push-up work. When I do push-ups, I feel it in my chest and in my tricep. So it works. I can get a pump from doing push-ups. So it's a great exercise, but I enjoy exercise like doing bench or dumbbell presses where I feel it more in my chest, less in my triceps, and I feel it more and more in my chest so I can like get a bigger pump. Now, during not last summer, but the one before that, this was me, and I was completely obsessed about the pump. And that's when I made the most amount of growth. That's when my chest really, really, really grew. So, I mean, does it work? Yeah, it does. It really does. And if you're not convinced, I don't know if you know Mike Menzer. You probably do. He's like an amazing bodybuilder. And you probably know Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Well, Mike was working out 2 hours a week. And Arnold was working out 30 hours a week. Now, this is polar opposite, right? Well, Mike and Arnold were on the same level. I mean, yes, Arnold won and shit, but like, Mike won one time. So, it shows that with only working out 2 hours a week, you can put on a lot of muscle mass. And what Mike Menzer used to do is only focus on the intensity. So, it was not talking about the pump, but I believe the pump is how you know if you're like actually being intense. Because when I'm not being intense, I'm taking long rest breaks, not really working out for real, I don't get a pump. But when I'm dialed in, you know, you got your hoodie on, your loud music, and you're only focusing on your workout, bro, you get them crazy ass pumps. Now, if you just started lifting and you're skinny, well, you can still see the pump. I mean, when I first started lifting, after doing a few sets of push-up, I would feel the pump. I would see the pump. Now, if you're fat, you're not going to see it, but you're going to feel it. Pretty sure you're going to feel it. So if you can, and you're lost and you want to, only focus on the pump. Now, how many sets should you do per workout? How many sets does it take for you to get an amazing pump? Do that amount of sets. So basically for me, after like 3 sets of a certain exercise, I start feeling a pump. But I want to like explode my chest. So let's say we talk about chest over here. I would do 3 sets of bench, 3 sets of dumbbell presses, 2 sets of chest flies, amazing pump, crazy pump. So it would only require me doing 8 sets for chest, and let's say that day is like chest and tries, right? Chest and triceps. Well, for tricep, how many sets does it take? Sometimes it takes more, depends on the days. Sometimes it takes few, so maybe only 6 sets. But every single set, I like taking it to failure. Now, sometimes you start off with chest, you don't go to failure. But if you can, bro, go to failure on every single set. And I know science-based lifters are going to disagree with this, but if you don't do too many sets and you take time to like recover from it, you're going to grow. You really are going to grow. If you get a crazy pump and you kind of let it rest after, and whilst you let it rest, you eat a lot. You eat a lot, you bulk, you're gonna grow. You are certainly gonna grow. Oh, whoopsie. Anyways, and it worked for me, right? I went from 155 pounds to 200 pounds, almost no fat gain, and I never cut it in my life. So, I mean, it worked. Focusing on the pump really worked for me. So, maybe you want to try that, and maybe you're already doing that. So, I mean, props to you. And yeah, I hope this video was valuable to you. If you want me to help you on your fitness journey, I offer this one-to-one coaching where we just basically hop on calls, we text, and you know, I've got a bunch of documents that I just sent to you. So if you want that, you can go click the first link in the description. We just set up a call together, and then I talk to you about the information. And if you want to see me and my little bros just next door work out together, we have really fun times, and we upload every single workout on this YouTube channel, in the second link in the description. And it's basically like titled like Skinny to Huge Day something. Really fun, really motivating. So you can go check that out. Hope you enjoyed, bro. See ya. Mwah.